Well, also tonight, no one is happy. Long lines at both major airports in Chicago have people seeing red and venting out of frustration. They want something done fast. CBS 2's Suzanne Lemignot is at O'Hare Airport. And Suzanne, what are the lines like right now?
Erica, red and venting is right, because earlier today the lines were all the way out to here, which is right near the door entrances here. But take a look right now. It's a little bit better. The lines have decreased dramatically from earlier today, but travelers are still being told to arrive 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international flight. But for some passengers, that really hasn't been enough. Long lines and lots of frustration.
The fact that this is so poorly managed, this should go all the way to the top. This is absurd.
Passenger Chad McLennan vents after waiting for hours at O'Hare in a security line today. For Kate Salmon, this is day 2 of waiting at O'Hare and an extra $577 spent on tickets. So your luggage made it to Seattle yesterday, but you didn't.
No, we did not. No, we're still here.
How many hours were you waiting that you ended up missing your flight yesterday, and now you had to buy a whole other ticket on a different airline to leave today?
Just over 2 hours.
The reason for all these delays? More TSA officers are needed to do security screenings. A TSA spokesperson says 768 more officers are going to be hired this month. For airlines, that can't happen soon enough. How do you accommodate this if people are missing flights because they're in line for hours and hours?
It's really frustrating. It's frustrating for our passengers. We know it's very frustrating for our employees as well.
American has been putting passengers on the next available flight with no change fees. Still, passengers are getting to the airport early with the goal of taking off on time. How many hours ahead of your flight did you get here?
4 hours.
Yeah, 4.
Look at this.
No, it's ridiculous. Hopefully we'll get through it fast.
Now back here live at O'Hare with that wait in line in mind, 23rd Ward Alderman Michael Zalewski, also the chairman of the Committee on Aviation, says he's working very closely with the Department of Aviation Commissioner to see what can be done at the City Council level to alleviate the wait that everyone is encountering here at O'Hare. Live, Suzanne Lemignot, CBS 2 News. Back to you, Erica.
Suzanne, thank you. Senator Mark Kirk is weighing in on the long lines. In a letter to the TSA administrator, Kirk talked about the $34 million in reprogrammed funds that Congress earmarked to help speed up the lines. Kirk writes, "I ask that you ensure that these funds are prioritized to efficiently and safely move passengers through screening in cities with the most air traffic, such as Chicago."